In this video, I want to show you how to start Etsy digital store from the ground up that's going to be profitable, just like this store right here. They generate almost $1,500, or a store like this that's currently sitting at $500 on April 8th. So we still are waiting for the final number to come up. Here we got another one that generated $609. And here's one of my newest ones, $561 in April. And again, April is still going on. So as you can see, I have a bunch of Etsy digital stores that specialize in different niches. That's why I have multiple different stores, because they specialize in different niches. But they generate me 500, 600, 1,000 here and there, and at the end of the month it all adds up to a nice chunk of money. And the coolest part about this is that I mostly sell digital images on Etsy that are generated by Midjourney or ChatGPT/DALL-E, and there are people buying them. Also, once I create a digital product, I just put it on the store and it stays there for a while, and I don't have to fulfill any orders. There's some management that I need to do and some customer service, like answer questions, how to download the product, etc. But other than that, it's pretty passive. The only work you need to put in is into creation of your first products. And this store right here, this is the most recent one. We started it a little bit more than a month ago. It's like a month and a half old. We started in February, and in February we generated $7. I know it's nothing crazy, but we got the first order in February, the first day. That's a success to me. And then in March we generated $800, and right now in April we are so far in $642. But again, it's only April 8th, the day of the eclipse in the sky. So there's still plenty of days to come, so I'm sure this store is going to generate more money. So to create a store like this, you need to follow a simple rule, okay? ABC, always be copying success. Or FTM, follow the money. Or SUS, SAS, okay? Stop using stupid acronyms. No, seriously, I'm going to stop with these stupid jokes. The formula is actually simpler. You pick a niche, you analyze the niche, and then you sell what's working. I guess there's a fourth step that's kind of extra, and that is to go to dropshipping.com and join our private Discord community and get access to our courses so you can learn in depth how to sell digital products on Etsy, okay? I had to put the plug in, sorry. Also, because I'm a nice guy, I'm gonna give you a 20% discount with this coupon code right here, PAT20. So use it at the checkout. You can get access to all these stuff for less than 20 bucks, okay? So the number one step is to pick your niche. And there's a bunch of different niches that you can go when it comes to digital products on Etsy. You can sell anime characters. You can sell clip art for teachers. You can sell t-shirt designs, mock-ups, virtual backgrounds, virtual frames, seamless patterns, or junk journals. But that's the point. There's so many digital niches on Etsy, and you can just pick whichever one is calling to you, whichever one you feel connected to. Or you can pick the one that makes you the most money. Some niches are more competitive, such as clip art, for example. It's a very popular niche, but it's also very easy to get sales on it, especially if you put something trendy. But the margins on those might be lower. And then there are some more niche niches where the competition is lower, the margins are higher, but there's not that many people looking for these type of products, okay? An example of that niche would be virtual backgrounds, for example. You can charge more money for virtual backgrounds, and they are very easy to do with Midjourney, but there's not a lot of people looking for them. So as I said earlier, the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna look up some niches, okay? And usually what I do first, I use the search bar to look up what's trending, okay? And I have this tool called Everbee that allows me to analyze the keyword searches in the search bar. That way I kind of know what to look for, okay? Everbee is a free tool. I have a link for it down below if you want to use it. If you want to get their pro service, which will give you a little bit more data information, make sure to use my link because you're gonna get a discount, okay? But anyway, so the first thing I do, I just simply type in some niche. So for example, I mentioned clip art, right? So let's type in clip art and see what's out there. So Everbee is telling me there's at least 1,700 monthly searches for the word clip art, which is good. You probably want to look for a niche that has at least 1,000 monthly searches, okay? I think that's like a good spot to start with. But let's look up some other niches, okay? Let's type in digital paper, for example. Again, we got over 1,000 monthly searches. That's good. But now I type in virtual background because this is a niche that I recently discovered, and it's actually very interesting. The monthly searches are very low. It's only 161 searches. But I'm currently selling in this niche, and I can tell you that the margins are very high on those. For example, here's a pack of 10 different virtual backgrounds, which it's very easy to do, and they're selling for $8, which is very high for only 10 products that it will take you 10 minutes to make. But let's try one more niche, and I think we're gonna stick to this for the rest of the video, okay? Let's try junk journal. As you can see, the multi searches are 1,200, which is something that we're looking for, right? We always look for at least 1,000 monthly searches. And there's ton of examples, okay? We got tons of examples of junk journals. And I really like to make those because there's very little editing required to create junk journals, okay? The bundle of 20-25 junk journals is very simple to make because you don't need to remove background. So all you need to do is just kind of type in the design you want in Midjourney and the AI will create it for you. And then you just bundle them up and list them for sale, okay? But how do we decide which design we want to create? Well, Everbee will tell us. So Everbee has this tool called Product Analytics. If I click on it, it's going to analyze all the listings on the page that I'm currently seeing, okay? See only the best sellers. I can sort it out by monthly sales and have the ones that have the most monthly sales first, okay? So as you can see, this is the #1 listing right now, but this looks printed. We're not looking for printed junk journals. We're looking for digital ones, okay? So this one looks like it's a digital listing. It's 3 months old, which is good. We try to look for anything that's like 3-4 months and less. Basically, we're trying to compete with the new kids on the block. We don't want to compete with the OGs because OGs, they're already established and we're going to have a really hard time trying to get into the niche and compete with them, okay? So let's actually check out what this listing is, okay? I'm very interested what this listing looks like. So it's just a bunch of words and labels, vintage labels put together. And this is a really interesting idea for junk journal designs, but the problem is that there's a lot of words and AI at the moment it can create words, but it struggles sometimes. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm trying to pick something that doesn't have a lot of words, so it's gonna be easy for me to create these designs and bundle them up, okay? Let's see what's the listing below that, okay? It looks like it's a garden story, and then this is very interesting. It's only 1 month old and it generated 259 sales. That doesn't happen very often. I've been on Etsy for more than a year now and I never seen listings like that. So it's a bundle of like these garden images, very old school images. Oh, they have objects too, I guess. It's a garden story, watercolor style. I like what they're doing here. And I'm just curious how many of these images is in the bundle. So it says there are 4 kits. So I assume each kit includes a bunch of objects. Okay, that's very interesting. Yeah, I think like, for example, one kit includes like 8 images. This one includes like, I don't know, let's say 15. So I guess they have every item separate, which is really cool, but we're gonna do something different, okay? We already have a proof that these designs work. These old school watercolor, very homey vibe junk journals are popular, okay? So we already know that they're working because this listing is 1 month old and it generated tons of sales, okay? So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna try to get into this niche too, this niche of junk journals in this watercolor, homey, old school style, okay, garden style. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna go to Midjourney. And if you don't know what Midjourney is AI that will generate images for you, okay? If you want to learn how to use Midjourney, I have a course free on YouTube. You can watch all the details, but I'm gonna assume that you already know how to use Midjourney, you know the basics. So let's get to the juicy parts, okay? Okay, so we're gonna use the command imagine. And I'm just gonna type in the things I wanna get, okay? So I wanna get the watercolor garden image scenery junk journal style, okay? And let's see what happens. So I accidentally forgot that I set up the Niji 6 style previously, which is this more anime style. So these are the results I got, which are really cool, but this is a completely different style. Maybe it could actually work. Maybe there is a niche for that and I could stand out with having this like anime style of the images. Remember, anime is very popular. There's a lot of people that are into this type of stuff. But for the sake of our example, I'm trying to create something more similar to this. So I changed the settings to go back to the Midjourney 6 version, not the Niji 6 version, which is the anime style. And I really like these designs. I really like these junk journals that we have right here. But I want to show you the trick that will allow you to get even better results, okay? So what you can do is you can go to your competitor page, right? And take a screenshot of their design like this, okay? Now we can go back to Midjourney and type in describe and upload that screenshot. And by doing this, we're giving Midjourney a reference of the style we are looking for, and Midjourney is going to create something new in a similar style, okay? So it's giving me an option of the 4 different prompts. I'm going to click on Imagine All, and here are the results, okay? We got a bunch of different results in a very different styles, okay? So every style is a little bit different. I see that also copy the text. So Midjourney allows you to remove text actually very simply. All you have to do is just pick the image with the text. So let's say I don't know. I see text right here on this one. Okay, so I'm going to upscale the U4. Here's the image. And what I can do is I can do the vary by region. I can select the region with the text like here, and say that I want to remove text. And here I got the version without the text. I see there's still text right here, but you get the idea and you know how to remove it now. Okay, by going back to our designs, I really like this one. I really like this style. I think this is the most similar style to what we are trying to aim for. So what I would do, I would copy this prompt, the one I really liked, upscale the images I like from this one. So for example, I really like this girl right here. So I would upscale this one. So now I have my first image, but then I would try to get more images in that style. I already have the prompt, so I would just modify the prompt and change a couple of details. So maybe instead of having the little girl, I would change it to a little boy. Okay, so here's a little girl. I would change it to a little boy. And now I'd create, let's say 20, 25 images, put them in a bundle and list them on Etsy. Also, here are the pictures of the boys. As you can see, they're very cute. Okay, so you got your images, but before you do anything, you need to upscale them. And there's a bunch of AI that you can spend money and they will upscale images for you. But I'm gonna show you a hack, okay? It's a free hack. If you have Canva, you can try this, okay? Actually, I'm not sure if it's free. You might need a Canva Pro, but Canva is very useful. Everyone is using Canva, so you probably have Canva as well. Okay. So open Canva and click on create a design and click on custom. Type in 24 by 36 inches and click on new design. Now upload your design from Midjourney and put it inside, okay? And this is the size of the regular paper. It's the A4 format. And now I have the image of the girl right here, right? And the image is gonna be upscaled for print. The thing with digital paper is that people are looking for specific DPI, so it's gonna print out in a good quality. So what we just did with this simple trick, we upscale the image, and now the quality and the size is good for printing, so you're gonna make the people that purchase this from you happy, okay? Now you get your images, and what you want to do next is you need to upload these images to some sort of drive because they probably are just too big. If you upload a bundle of 20, Etsy has limits to how big file sizes you can upload. So the trick to that is Google Drive. So open a Google Drive, they are free, and just create a new folder with your designs. So let's say junk journals 1. And upload all the images you got from Canva that you upscaled. So I'm gonna download mine and I'm gonna put in my new folder. And then I would do the same thing with the rest of the images. I would probably change it so it doesn't say Untitled 13, but I would change the name to just number 1 so they are like marked with the correct order. And then I would get the link to this. Make sure that you change from restricted to anyone with the link. You're gonna copy it, and then you're gonna create a PDF file that's gonna be downloadable from our Etsy. So whenever someone purchases this listing, they're gonna get the PDF file with the link inside, okay? And I'm gonna show you how to create the PDF very easily, okay? Just open a Google Doc. They are free. Name the document, link to file, and you can just literally say, thank you for your purchase. Here's the link to your files, and include the link and click enter, okay? You can add smiley face if you feel nice. All right, now you're gonna click on file, download as a PDF, and congratulations, you got your downloadable document that you're gonna upload to Etsy, okay? If you want more in-depth tutorial, I have one available on YouTube for free. You can watch it right here. But if you wanna level up and join our community and talk to other people that do this successfully, or maybe you wanna chat with me, go to dropshipping.com and join our Discord, okay? You're gonna get access to me, you're gonna get access to our weekly meetings, other members, special guests from the industry. You'll get access to our private courses and all of that for less than 20 bucks. And I'm also gonna give you my coupon code PAT20. I hope you enjoyed this. I will see you next time. Take care and good luck.